All right, this is Branden Hayes with Anthony Dinar, and today we're taking a look at Amy Schumer Super Model for the Super Nintendo.
She's supersized, all right. Not Barbie, I mean Amy Schumer.
Right. So I guess we just lost all our female viewers, but I was just making a reference to the recent news that Amy Schumer is
Gonna be the Barbie, which doesn't make any fucking sense. First of all,
I don't know. I'm not going to complain about it too much because I really don't care how the Barbie movie turns out.
They're ruining my favorite franchise.
So they can cast whoever they want.
Yeah, but I just want to be clear that like I'm not against equal rights. I'm just against feminists like just saying it's okay to fucking man hate. You know what I mean? Like feminism and equal rights don't mean the same thing anymore. And it's evident in the way that, you know, people believe in equal rights, yet there are very, very few feminists today. But anyways, who cares?
Yeah, that's a whole other tangent.
Yeah. Go check out Milo, whatever his last name is. He's a gay guy. He's a really cool Republican/libertarian that goes into that into detail. But
Milo the gay guy. Google that and maybe you'll find something.
His last name is like Yiannopoulos. Whatever the fuck that spells, like how you pronounce it, I don't know. But there you go. But this game, like, this is it. You're just driving around. It's sort of like Ghostbusters. Remember that?
Nothing is that bad.
But I mean, like, you're swerving around, like, grabbing shit, right? Yeah. It's all one ways and shit.
I guess. It's just you're basically Barbie driving around from point A to point B, trying to play little mini games like this. This is actually not a mini game. This is teaching you how to play the mini game of walking down the
the runway.
The runway.
Oh, I get it.
Like a supermodel.
Yep.
Meanwhile, though, like I wasn't expecting to get so crazy sidetracked with that whole Mila Jovovich thing that you brought up or whatever. I was just gonna mention that Barbie being played by Amy Schumer is only funny because
she's a fat slob.
I could see why they did it. The movie studio, why they would say, yeah, this sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, because anyone who says it's bad is fat shaming, and they're assholes. Like, it was like a safe play.
Right. Well, it's that is part of it, because anyone who talks about Barbie being fat is like, you look like a pig,
right?
And so then you get all that extra press of like the internet's treating Amy Schumer terribly, which is just stupid because you're bringing it upon yourself by taking a role like that.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm a totally ugly guy, right?
Got that right.
And if I walk outside and some person just says like, hey, you ugly fuck, like, I'm gonna be upset or whatever. It's like, it doesn't feel good to be called ugly. Like, dude, I know. But
it's like that Jim Gaffigan joke. It's like that dude knows it's him on the news when they blur out his face and he's 300 pounds. Yeah.
But the same thing is like that's me not asking for it. That's just me living my life, having to leave the house because I have to have a job and things. It's like, I'd stay indoors if I could, but if I was like posing on magazine covers like GQ and stuff, like I was trying to be Brad Pitt, then by all means tell me I'm ugly, because, you know, I clearly don't know myself or something. I'm delusional.
You're telling me there's not going to be any sexy, like, half naked Star Wars, you as like dressing up as Princess Leia kind of like photo shoots.
Exactly. Like that's the point I'm getting at, is that Amy Schumer is always in these sexy photo shoots, and then when people say, oh, you're fat, she gets all upset. It's like, maybe don't do those things then.
Yeah.
Don't draw attention to that. Because she's really, she's, you know, this comedian that loves to dish it out, but she doesn't like to take it.
Yeah.
Which is funny,
and that's the only reason I fucking hate her and I'm so hard on her.
Because she, I like how we're not even talking about this shit game at all. But, the whole thing is like I heard her on the Jason Ellis show once, and really funny guy, and he brought her on because he thought she was funny. So in an attempt to have a funny show, they're just kind of ripping on each other, having a good time.
Yeah, it's okay when she makes fun of him.
Yeah, and then he called her fat or something, or he called her chubby.
Yeah, he's like, you look good, but like, let's face it, you're on the heavier side, but you're still like attractive, but like you're chubby, and
she was furious.
Yeah, she was pissed, and ever since then, I fucking hated her because he was being nice, but he was also doing a little jab. They make fun of his tattoos and his shaved head and all that other stuff, right? Mm-hmm. So it's okay to do that when it's a dude, but it's not okay when it's a chick, because then we're fat shaming. Feminists. Rawr. Anyways. So like if Amy Schumer did more rollerblading like this, she wouldn't be so big.
Again, I wouldn't rip on her if she wasn't like constantly like, you could tell she wants to be that very super pretty girl, like, and you're just not gonna be, so stop.
Yeah, I got dealt bad DNA too. I mean,
or just like suck it up and take it. Just like say, hey, I'm talked about in the news all the time, and this is a pretty sweet life. I'm a millionaire. Like, I can just take the ribbon because who cares? Yeah. She's certainly got a better life than me.
No, she gets a little too angry.
I'm ugly and poor.
Wow, still rollerblading, huh?
Yeah, I thought that was the end of the video. I was getting ready to wrap it up. I completely forgot everything that happened.
Look at all of those white people and blonde, like there's some, I guess, brunettes maybe, but it's all like the same fucking like family basically. Can we get a little diversity in this game?
This was back in when did this come out?
In the 90s?
Yeah, that's before diversity was invented. This is why I kept this extra footage, because I actually like played and finally got to a later level.
It's just like rollerblading, except a different skin. Do you get that?
Or just like the car.
Oh my god, you're right.
Yeah.
There's really nothing original about this game at all. What a little bitch! You see that brat kid?
Yeah. I can't wait until that kid in the movie knocks Amy Schumer on her ass. Anyway, that's Barbie Super Model. We barely talked about the game, but I would not recommend it.
Yeah, and I wouldn't recommend watching anything with Amy Schumer either.
Yeah, definitely.